Well, hey, I hope everyone's having a good day. Well, 12 people are spreading misinformation according to Biden and the media. So we're going to look into that today. And of course, there's a few of the numbers that were shown just yesterday. But we're not looking into that today because we know what's coming, and it's coming quick with talk of passports coming up in New York and everywhere else, all the things that we're seeing. Who can you trust right now? That's what we're thinking and looking towards. Many are looking towards doctors. And I'm here to say we just have to be careful because although many are spreading a lot of truth of what's going on with a lot of things that they're sharing on Facebook and everywhere else where they're being censored, their channels are being taken down, we still need to test everything as the Bible tells us to do, right? So that's what we're going to look at today because if you're unaware of the Hegelian dialectic and how they blend the good with the bad to make their own light, just like the order out of chaos. They already had the answer before they even had the problem, just like with the V, right? This is what is coming, the false light. Many are aware of this, many understand all of this, but I'm just here to say that there's so much deception that don't even trust these doctors that are telling the truth. Because we know it's the last hour and there are many antichrists all around spreading false information. But please do your own research. So going into Daily Wire, I just wanted to show you what came up first when I went into that site to look for the 12 doctors. Ben Shapiro. Oh my goodness, all I can do is laugh. I don't trust him worth a beans. But let's continue.
Facebook pointed out that it was pointed out that Facebook, of all the misinformation, 60% of the misinformation came from 12 individuals. That's what the article said. So I was asked that question about what do I think is happening. Facebook isn't killing people. These 12 people are out there giving misinformation. Anyone listening to it is getting hurt by it. It's killing people.
Continues to drive cases up around the country. Government officials at every level now are urging people to get vaccinated, but they're facing a bitter battle because of online misinformation. Earlier this year, the Center for Countering Digital Hate identified 12 people who make up 65% of the misinformation.
So there you have the video. I just wanted to show you that it's not in my head. And we're going to take a look at that list in brief, and I say really in brief, so please do your own research, because many of these, yes, they're competent, respected doctors, the majority of them, and other people. So let's just get right into it, but please, as I said, do your own research. So number one, Dr. Joseph Marcola. Well, he's a doctor, as you see. So he's written many books, absolutely. He seems very trustworthy. Then we see this last book that he's written here about the sea. And look who forwarded the book. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Of course, a flag is going right now in my head. No, don't trust him. There he is as well, having a YouTube conversation with him. He's been seen with Shiva Ayyadurai. Maybe he's familiar to you guys. Maybe you've trusted him. Well, we're going to link all these guys together. He's also been, Mr. Marcola, on the Dr. Oz show. So he's been on TV. Wow. He must be respected now, absolutely. And that's probably why he's been censored. Well, let's see if all of it is fake news. Well, that's why I'm saying don't trust. I don't know what they're saying is fake, but I am not going to be lining up for any kind of V. That's all I'm saying. His wife is listed at number 7, so we'll look into him a little more, and as well as her, with her Elizabeth H. Health Nut News. So let's move on. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Well, his name alone should be a flag. And we've looked into the River Alliance. I can't remember if it was on my first channel or on the second, but we already understand all the symbolism around him, that he's aligned to Sasha Stone and many others. But there you have one of the t-shirts that you can buy in this site of his. River Rats, wow. But anyway, I digress. Kennedy, the name alone to me says enough. So I'm going to move on from Kennedy. Number 3 is Ty and Charlene Bolinger. Well, if you're unaware who they are, they started a website called The Truth About Cancer. Like I said, a lot of these people are spreading truth, a lot of truth. But let's look into that middle box right there, spirituality. Let's see what we can find in just a moment, because I want to show you that they are sharing a lot of truth of what's going on. If you put in garbage, you get out garbage. And basically, as I've been told, the white killer is sugar. And they even have Bible verses in their website. Or was it Facebook? I'm not sure. But I'll share both. And if I forget to add any links, please ask. Sometimes I get out quickly. So they had Bible verses, but look at that. They also are talking about yoga, where a lot of Christians have been deceived and they've gone into this. This is not to be practiced by Christians. Absolutely not. I have videos on it. Please do your research what it's yoked to. It's basically Kabbalah, all of it. So let's get back into who they are. Look at that. United Medical Freedom Super PAC and all the familiar names. Big Tree, Tenpenny, Wakefield, Mikovits, Buttar, and Kennedy Jr. Yeah, they're all connected, and they're all connected to Sasha Sohn, as I've been saying all along. I'll add that link. It's on my third channel. But they're also still blinded by MAGA. Yeah, Make America Great Again. It's also the 5th degree in the Church of Satan, just so you're aware. That's their highest degree, and it means magic and so many other things. I mean, it's sorcery. So let's keep moving on. Number 4, Sherry Tenpenny. Do I need to really go into her? I'm not going to. I have enough that I've said on my third channel and even on this channel that I won't go into it. Just one picture alone right there, shot on Sasha Stone's own website, him having a conversation with her. Does that make her to be corrupt? No. No. But she was a teacher, and they took down her teacher name from his website after I made that one video on him. And they're linked to David Steele and the ITNJ and many other things. So let's just keep going. Riza Islam is number 5. I don't know anything about this man other than he's a member of the Nation of Islam. And then I also saw him there with Nick Cannon. Oy, 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 oy vey. They need to reach all types of people is what I was thinking. Yes, they do. And it's all coexist and all blending to unite and to be as one. That's what I'm seeing. And then we have Dr. Rashid Buttar. I've been even skeptical about him and even shared my thoughts with RFB because I didn't trust him at all. And I did research, did a video on him, and I was just trying to say, please be on guard about this guy. He might tell the truth about some things. This was maybe a half a year to a year and a half ago. I can't even remember when all this thing started, all this chaos. But anyway, he's been on every type of TV show, as you can clearly see. So, honestly, and he's linked to all of the same figures right here, all their pictures. You'll see them over and over again, don't worry. You can pause if you'd like. But he's connected also to the the International Tribunal for Natural Justice. The ones that are going to be taking all those down who are pushing this V, right? And I'm sad to see even Next News has been blinded by him. I hope he's seen the truth about who he is. But he's got BitChute channel and many other things, and it's the awakening, right? Yeah. Well, I was... This is where I woke up to about him. Desiree Jennings, who was cured by Dr. Buttar. Yeah, until they followed her around and noticed she was walking perfectly straight one day, and the next day she was, again, not walking normal. Caught red-handed. Enough said about that. So number 7, Erin Elizabeth Finn. As long as she's a part of the Health Nut, and she was given an award as well by the Truth in Journalism Award in 2017. Just be reminded, they love giving awards to each other and their own people, right? And she's just a regular person, but she was married to that doctor. Number 1, right? Number 1. Erin Elizabeth HNN. Very interesting choice of words. First thing you see when you're going into her site, well, it might not have been the first, but I saw yoga. That's right. So already a lot of flags are up. Then I saw this picture right here. Oh yes, let's just sit with our legs crossed and holding our 666s up. That's right. So she's married to Marcola, and so they're spreading the truth about what's going on. They've been censored, absolutely. But he's got his own websites and many other things, and just the M alone right there, it just has me really concerned. So I went into it a little deeper, and the only thing I could find in there was this, the 6 key principles. And there you can read them, and it has to do with meditation and mindfulness. What I've been warning about for a long time, and even Enneagram and so many other things. And we're clearly reminded in the Bible not to be yoked with those of the world, right? And the things of this world. So I just wanted to remind you right there in the middle. So let's keep going. Number 8, Sayer G. He is a part of the Foundation for Alternative and Integrative Medicine, FAME for short. Well, who founded this? It was a gentleman by the name of Berkeley Bedell. And he actually endorsed Elizabeth Warren. Of all people, you would endorse her? Wow. I would run in the opposite direction if I heard that, but I don't believe in anything that's going on anyway. But anyway, I went into his Facebook page. Well, there you have it. A lot of pictures, a lot of symbolism I'm sure you can recognize, and he was not going against this. This was what he was posting. So I'd understand if they were saying, well, hey, beware of this, but no. And he's also got videos of Dr. Marcola in there and many others. So please take a look at that. He's linked also with Mike Adams. Maybe you're aware of him, but maybe it was just a video with him. But he's also done some videos with Andrew Kaufman as well. And I found, in Truth Comes to Light, I found the picture of him with Buttar as well. Truth Comes to Light, look at that. What do you see? Yes, it's the eye symbolism, it's the earth, and just so many other things. But in there as well, the Great Bell Chant. And one of the sentences says this: the miracle happens. A beautiful child appears in the heart of a lotus flower. The lotus flower. Same flower that Trump gave to the Pope, and they just loved the lotus, right? That's New Age, by the way, if you can't hear my sarcasm through here. But he's been linked with many others, and this website has as well: Ike Fulmich, Corbett, Ice Age Farmer, sad to see, Big Tree, Pastor Pulowski, and just so many others. So with all of that being said, we're still moving on because yes, they're talking the truth, but you still need to beware because they're just pushing towards the unite and the rising. And these things are happening all around the world, all these marches, so please be aware who they're linked to, what's the reason they're marching before you go out there and march. Number 9, Kelly Brogan, Dr. Kelly Brogan. So she's a doctor. She's written many books as well. So this is one of the latest. Own Yourself in the Time of the Sea. Well, there we have Vital Mind Reset. Actually, I was looking at her ring. It might have something there. But anyway, the lotus flower here again. And the sun. And the circular with the spear, like the snake going in a circle. Sorry, I didn't think of it until I was looking at that. But then I found this, thinking of a first moon ceremony for your daughter. Yeah, there you have it. All New Age. That's in her site. And then I laughed so hard when I saw that she was endorsing the Joe Rogan show, the Joe Rogan Experience. But I have to share this one clip that I heard on here because this much I agree with, and it has nothing to do with the V, but it's still spot on.
But it's the magic pill illusion. There's no free lunch. There's never going to be something that just fixes it for you and you just waltz off into the sunset. There's always a cost, and the cost is so much more vast, like ranging. But it's the magic pill illusion. There's no free lunch. There's never going to be something that just fixes it for you and you just waltz off into the sunset.
That's right. There's no free lunch, and whenever you hear that something is for free, there's always a catch, because nothing is for free. And this is why we need Jesus. We're born into sin. Well, Brogan lives in Florida and is a partner of the Sayer G and has 2 children. Partner of Sayer G. So there you go. Another couple that were listed on here. So, oh my goodness. So let's keep going. Number 10, Christine Northrup. Yep, she's also an OBGYN, so she is a doctor. But she's a part of the Great Awakening. I don't know about you, but every picture I found on her website, everywhere on her Facebook, you can clearly see exactly what she's linked to. And she's connected to Sasha Stone, Dr. Madej. These were not my pictures put together. This was on the New Earth YouTube. This was them having a discussion together. And here again with many others. So again, with the same figures, Mamelution, Big Tree, Stone, and many others. And then she has in her website, below are the powerful ingredients of the goddess cocktail. Drink up. Oh my goodness. All I can see is like new age everywhere. And she's on TV with Oprah. She's also been seen with Laura Lynn, who I also have a video on. And just all the same and many similar faces, same faces. So the last two, let's get to it. Dr. Ben Tapper. Well, like I said, they share a lot of this exact same information because I used to have this video was taken down. And they're speaking a lot of the truth, showing pictures, no free, don't go for the free, go for the other side, and all kinds of other truth. But do we trust him? Well, he's with all the same people. David Icke, Steele, and he's a part of the ITNJ. And of course, Tenpenny, Shiva, Ayadure. Go to look, please do your own research. And he was even showing a video of Pastor Brown talking about, listen to what this preacher says about the V, and he sums it up in 2 minutes. Man, and many pastors are being deceived, so I'm not even going to go into that right now because we're just talking about the 12 people right now. But please, do not trust anyone at this moment. So Kevin, number 12, the last but not least, Kevin Jenkins. He's a part of the Urban Global Health Alliance. Oh, please go to look at that. We partner with parents, religious community leaders, and other advocacy groups. And all I saw everywhere where I could find his name was Great Awakening. Great Awakening. And then, of course, you have the cube there and a purple U. So almost, I don't know. Even though he's talking about the Faith and Action Alliance and the community building, we're all building our Freedom Family Arc. Let us build together. This is my thing I've been talking about. Please, when you hear the word together, don't go running. Is that him there? Yes. Oh, look at that. It looks like it's at least him standing behind Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know, but all I know is that even on his site, it's the same people over and over again. America Frontline Doctors, of course, with Candace Owens. That's why I had to show it to you. So he even was talking about Candace Owens and blowing the shofar. We're not going along with the Old Testament. Please be aware of, I can't even say the word, but Zio, and those that believe that Israel is just the chosen people of God. No, you need to know the truth. And of course, posting pictures of him with Kennedy and many other things. The 3 pillars of Urban Global Health Organization. It really made me think that 3 pillars, unbelievable. The EU has 3 pillars. The sustainability has 3 pillars. I know somebody else who has 3 pillars, right? Freemason. So that's him, of course, with Northrup and Tenpenny and so many others. All I'm saying is, please do not trust blindly. Yes, they might be saying something of the truth about what's going on right now, but something is clearly wrong, and they are pushing towards a false light. They're together with Sasha Stones. They're together with the MAGA, and they're arising. And then they write, Arise USA, the Resurrection Tour. The Resurrection Tour. Boy, they love to really always come against and use Bible terminology, don't they? Faith, family, and freedom. All I could see was FFF in there, right? But this you need to hear, and if you haven't heard this, I'll add the link, because this lady was too trying to wake people up about the symbolism of the ITNJ, which is Steele's baby, and them coming, taking, if you think that they're going to take Fauci or Gates or anyone else to court over what's happening, please understand who they are. Take a listen, but please listen for the entire thing on your own.
Okay, so now with the International Tribunal for Natural Justice, I already started hicking up about the logo. All right, this is a new organization. It can devise its own, logos as it likes. Yet they decided to start with 8 satanic pentagrams, which are here. Okay, why do you need those satanic pentagrams? Why 8? Okay, what's the purpose behind that? Then, of course, you have the crop circle here, a circle with the crop. Now that inside the cartel is a symbol for harvesting. Okay, cyclical harvesting. The cycle of harvesting here, okay? So you have the harvesting, and then inside you have 8 satanic pentagrams. And I'm not sure if you can see, but in the faint background, you actually have the sun symbol with the wonky sun rays. Now, the wonky sun rays are the logo of the Jesuits.
And she goes on to say that the sun is a part of the Jesuits, a logo of theirs, and it has to do with sun worship. And we know where that derives from. That's all the way from Egypt again, coming again the same information. And I know you see the similarity here, Rotary International. It's all linked, just another name of the Freemason there, and that's one of their logos. So it looks just the same. So trust them still? I don't. But research, please, for yourself. Those are the 12 doctors or the people that the media has warned us of. Yeah. All I can say is I'm not still going to be doing any of these things they're telling me. Absolutely not. None of it. From the testing to the jabs to the socials to the masks, none of it. It's all pushing towards the same thing, and that's the false light. And they are connected with the New Age. I'm going to trust in the Lord with all my heart. And I know that He will be there for me. He promises to never leave us or forsake us, no matter what. So stand with Him. But please, do your own research. This was just a really quick look at what I saw about these 12. All right, that's it. God bless. Take care. Till next time.